Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marnice Nicole and I'm an acrylic painter, and I'm really happy because we are officially at 100 subscribers today. I'm so excited. So thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, to everyone who comments, everyone who has listened to me ramble, because I ramble a lot all of the time. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I am going to share today not one sketchbook, but two. So you guys, I mentioned last week that I was going to share this sketchbook, and if you're not familiar with this little baby, it is my sketchbook that I kept this past summer 2018. I took a break from big concepts and big ideas and big paintings to just kind of relax because I felt myself going to a creative slump. And so I just wanted to have like the summer off and have fun and do other activities. And so doing that, I decided to only work in this sketchbook. And so this is a sketchbook that I use mostly acrylic inks in. It's a little unfinished. There's like 6 or so pages left, but I just said forget it. It served its purpose. It was there for me and my creative needs, and I got exactly what I needed out of this. And then we have this sketchbook, which I don't even remember when I finished this, you guys. It's a sketchbook, Strathmore, because apparently I love Strathmore and I have all of their things. I won a sketchbook and a giveaway from, I believe, Dora Gonzalez. I won her giveaway, and she's always linked down below. She's one of my art friends, but I specifically chose this just to do pencil sketches. Because I'm a self-taught artist, I actually have never taken real drawing classes or anything like that, so I wanted to focus and practice my drawing skills and just get ideas to paper. And so I use mostly pencils and pens. In this book here, it's just toned paper, 50 sheets, and a sketch paper. So I didn't use, like markers or anything like that in it, except for a test page, but we'll go through that next. And so I'm gonna hop right into the flip through of this and then take it from there. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I'm absolutely loving that. And stay to the end of this video so that you can hear about the giveaway that I'm so happy to be hosting in honor of those 100 subscribers. Thanks so much, you guys, and let's just go ahead and jump into sketchbook number 1.
Hey guys, so jumping right into the Strathmore Mixed Media Sketchbook, the first page is an old page. This book had some old paintings in it previously for 2017 Inktober, but I redid some of them. The first page was not a redo, but this second page with the red door definitely was redone. That third one is an old piece. These red ones right here, the smoking cigar one, that's old, but that red hat is new. And we have Squidward, which I love this spread so much. It's one of my faves, just under the sea. And then we have this kind of striped vertical, very whatever kind of piece that I really like as well. I like the coloring. Then we have a male, because I haven't painted many guys before, and so I wanted to just, put a warrior on the page. And then I've tried to do a frilly skirt, which I really like. This one I was inspired by a kimono that I saw, and I wanted to kind of recreate it, and so I covered over a piece and did that. This spread right here is so pretty. I really like this. I want to repaint it. I like the tones that I have, and she's like walking through the creepy forest with that gold peeking through is really nice. This left side is a mannequin that I saw, and I really just wanted to try to capture the shadows of the mannequin, especially because it was missing an arm. And this forest piece is just a trail through the woods, but I like the coloring. A little bright, but I like it still. Some abstract flowers on the left here. And then I have this kind of, I don't know, piece, but I love the colors. It's so very pastel, and it's so very comfortable and at home. Now this is some billowing smoke from a factory. I saw this picture on Pinterest, and I wanted to try to recreate it in something that was more pastel-y and pink. More kind of kimonos and wraps. I really, really love clothes and fashion and fabric, so I definitely wanted to try to do more of that and get some diversity here. Another forest scene. I'm actually really into architecture, and so I really wanted to do more buildings with the sketchbook. And actually this piece right here is the first time I used any gold leaf, specifically copper leaf, so there's that. On the left we have this girl in chains. I really like the concept of chains and capturedness, and especially in this kind of world we're in right now. I like the lights in the background. She's up for auction, and so that's kind of a concept that I wanted to play with. That guy you just saw, he is Daniel Caesar. He is a artist that I really like his music. I'll link some of his stuff down below because everyone should listen to him at least once. I played around with a lot more copper leaf throughout this book. You saw it on Daniel Caesar. You see it in this kind of gothic frame piece. If I had more room, I would have made it into a full picture frame, but there's that. On the right side is an old piece of just a girl reflecting at the lake. She looks like she's meditating. The bricks are new because I, again, like to do architecture. This spread right here was just something fun. I covered up a previous piece. You can still see the girl's eyes peeking through, but I like how it came out. Love the colors. Forest piece because I'm starting to become known for those, and I like the kind of shadows I added in there. On the left is a newer piece that I really like the positioning of, and on the right was just an older piece I'd done previously. You may have seen on my Instagram. Right now I'm obsessed with Paris. I might be going for a study abroad. I just applied for that, so I'm of course painting it all the time. And then there's a girl in the corner. More abstracts. I really particularly love her little shawl that she's wearing because of course I love fashion and clothes, and so there's that. This piece, I love it so much. I just want to have it on my wall, and so I need to go ahead and paint it, but I don't even know if I could recreate this. It's just so nice and reflective. We have more architecture, building a kind of underpass and a girl with witchy type of hair. Give yourself room to grow up and out, far and wide. Just a nice little quote I saw with a nice little pastel piece. Now here I was starting to get a little over the sketchbook. I was back to doing big concepts, and I was like, nah, I don't really want to do this anymore. This piece right here, I used to do all of these kind of bizarre line works, and so I did that again. This is with marker actually instead of acrylic ink, which most of everything else has been, aside from acrylic paints of course. I really love staring off into the ocean and to the distance, so I painted a lot. And here is a nude that I didn't finish and that I didn't let dry, so it kind of bled onto the next page. And that is my summer sketchbook. Switching over to the Tone Tan Strathmore sketchbook, this is where I did again a lot of pencil sketches, and this first couple of pages I was just trying to see if marker would go on it okay, but no, it's definitely not for marker. It bleeds through unless you like that sort of thing, but I wanted to use both sides of the paper eventually, so yeah, quickly moved away from marker. And all of these little pieces you're seeing, they have picture frames in them. I have this idea to eventually do a series of picture frames. And that concept has just been playing in my mind a little bit. So I just wanted to plot all of those ideas down in one place so they lay there. And just picture frames on a refrigerator, picture frames on a floor, whatever. I did a lot of mouth studies because I'm really bad at painting them and drawing them. And then throughout, I just have pencil sketches. I use any kind of pencil. I wanted to practice on my shading to give dimension to my characters, and do more guys. Specifically, this guy right here, he is just a concept I have with a red floor and a purple background, and him smoking a cigarette that's kind of bleeding into the floor. And so there's that. I also picked up these cool color pencils, so you'll see orange and blue throughout on these sketches that I'm trying to do to give more depth, to give more contrast, and I really liked how they came out, especially against the toned paper, so you'll see it throughout here. This piece you've seen in my other sketchbook because I took the initial concept here and then took it over to get inked as well. You know, more sketches. Trying to draw distance working on another element, a hand. I'm really bad at drawing and painting hands, and this was helpful for me to kind of figure out what exactly to do. I did a lot of 1 minute and 30-second sketches and just partial sketches. Another concept I'd like to paint, I love oceans and sunsets, as you can see. More sketching here. And just in general, I just pick this kind of up every other day to just figure out things. I'm into architecture. I wanted to try to paint death in a building and a cityscape. More guys, because I do not paint or draw them enough. I have nothing against guys. I don't do it. More concepts I'd like to pick up. Oh, this one was fun. I painted a bird, or I sketched a bird, and I don't sketch animals enough. More tree lines. I picked up this really nice silver metallic pen. I'll link it down below. Sketching and sketching. And really, I'm just going to let this finish out. It's not much else to go through. They're kind of just everyday sketches, things I spent, 10 to 15 minutes tops on each one. And that's it. I just really tried to work on things like butts, because I don't know how to really do them well when I paint them. And positioning and different things like that. This piece right here, I painted for my mom from the Christmas Story, because she loves that movie. And just more positioning and sketches. It was helpful. It was so helpful for me to be able to have these different shapes and different positions in my head, with some kind of background on how to do it. It makes the painting process easier. You don't have to sketch or know how to draw to paint, but I'm not going to say it doesn't help. And so I need to pick up this habit of painting or sketching every day. I need to pick it back up, because it did a lot for me, and I really saw the progression throughout.
Okay guys, so you just seen both of those sketchbooks. I'm really proud of my mixed media sketchbook. That first one you flip through, I did some great concepts. You heard me talking about it. And that last sketchbook there, I really need to get back into pencil sketching. I worked on it for a couple of months, as you heard, and I have some really fun sketches in there, and I really got better at sketching faces. But I kind of dropped off the habit, and so now I need to pick that back up. But anyway, you guys, next week I will be announcing my giveaway. I think from the comments that I've received, everyone is wanting to have a giveaway of just my favorite art supplies, which are carving arts and a few other things. So I'm going to announce how to enter and all of the details into next week's Tuesday video, and come back then to see what you need to do to enter, and just hear exactly what's going to be in it, and we'll take it from there. And also, don't forget that this Friday will be another Inktober video, because I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to get into Inktober, and I've promised one video a week, and so that'll be Friday. So thanks so much, you guys, for watching. My name is Marnice Nicole, and I am happily on my way to bed. Bye.